Hello, YouTubers. Well, small streamers, small content creators starting your platform on YouTube. This is Kyle D, better known as your avatar through the world of YouTube and Vanguard Zero, and coming into Digimon as well. So, guys, remember to support this channel is by subscribing and smashing that thumbs up button. Lets you know that this video gets shown to other people. Because, again, we're going to go over today's video is about how we can explain what important 3 things to 4 things that you might need to do to make your video seem more pop out. Like, I'm going to be explaining the analytics today. So without further ado, let's head over to one of my most recent videos on Vanguard Zero and show you the analytics. So we're going to go over the overview. So it's based on 2 core factors in the overview. Is by the views, which your video gets, and then what your watch time is. So I'm getting at least 50% full watch time, which isn't bad. And then you can take a look at the real time as it goes up. You can change it in the last 60 minutes. I get through the browser feature, channel pages, and then YouTube search. But we're going to go over the real time. As you can see, I get like 5 views to 3 views every hour or so, which isn't bad for this video, which is a really good outtake. So we're going to go over like the reach and explain a little bit of how each segment affects you. So when you're looking at the analytics of a video, you want to take a look at all the key factors. Like, first off, the impression is basically every time this out of 3,000 people it has been shown to, this is just how many people have actually seen your thumbnail. So far, I've been shown to almost 3,000 people. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And right now, it's at a good click-through rate about 11.5%. Means about out of that 1,000, if we do the math real quick, so 3,000 times 0.115, it's about 345 people are about to look at it, like are more than likely about to click through it. So, which is good because that means they're looking at it, the thumbnail was actually a success and everything like that, or the title was catchy enough. Next is the views, is what you need to be monetization, stuff like that. It's just basically somebody that actually clicked into your video and watched it for a periodic of more than like 2 minutes. Next, we have unique views. Is I still haven't got this, but the estimated number of people that are watching your content within that range. So basically, the impression divided by the click-through rate. That's all that is. So next, we're going to go over the watch time, which is an estimated amount of for that amount of people that have watched it. So, you know, I've gotten 50 watch hours so far, which is really good and a little higher up than most of my videos. But the average duration is about where you want to be, about halfway of your video, if anything. So guys, instead of worrying about making a 20-minute video like I did, which is a little bit hurting me because this is major point here, is the average duration helps you get noticed, is what sells the people on your algorithm. So this is a major key point here, is the average watch time. If people watch about 50% of your video, you're more likely to be shown in the algorithm. Seeing as this is only 25, I'm not getting shown as much, so I'm not getting displayed, but it's enough for people to be looking at me when they type in the search. Next is audience, is the average per viewer is like 2 viewers that'll look at it. But we have to discuss about the quick, like, impression through click rate is one of the major points, because if they are clicking through it, more likely your video will be pushed to the top, because YouTube wants to push stuff that people are looking at. You know, they can send it to 3,000 people. If you're only getting like 5%, that's still good. You want to get a 5% click-through rate on most of your videos to be counted as a successful video. Anything below that means that video tanked. So that is click-through impression rate is definitely the big one there. And then your average view time is another one. So you gotta have those two be at this kind of center equilibrium for you to be pushed to the top. If your video isn't hitting that, you're not going to be noticed as much, and you kind of get pushed down. You want to be able to avoid that issue there. So like, it's tough because even my content isn't like explosive right now, and that's going to take some time even for me, because I'm a small streamer and YouTuber, and I want to be able to help you guys understand that these watch times help you out more than you think. Like, it's the impression. Your thumbnail is so important. Like, this is very important. Knowing what your thumbnail, what your tagline is, you gotta make sure it's catchy so that the click-through rate looks great and they come in and click on it. And if you don't have that kind of stuff, it drags your video down to the bottom, and that's why maybe you're not getting enough views and stuff like that. Again, as I mentioned in my last one, thumbnails are super important because it's the first thing they see before they even get into your video. If it doesn't look good, then your video is not going to get seen. So you guys got to take in the account that maybe that's why you're like, why isn't mine getting a lot of views? You got to definitely take a look through your analytics part, because if you don't, you're going to struggle more and more at the end of the day. And guys, please, hopefully you found this kind of more informational. I'm sorry I'm not really good at this. I will start working on this. It's just, I'm trying to give you guys a basic understanding just so that you know that impressions and your average view time does affect how viral this video will go. If it's not getting enough for a 10-minute video, maybe bring your videos down to 5. And then slowly upgrade by a minute each video to see if people will watch it more and more. If they're only just skipping to the end, then you're not going to get what it's worth, you know? So guys, remember to like, comment, and subscribe on this video, and definitely check me out on my Twitch. I do stream Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. It really would help the channel out if you go there, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.